we're going to solve this limit using the squeeze theorem. So, this is a difficult limit to solve because cos of infinity, we don't really know what happens there. So we're going to start with this inequality that cos x is in between -1 and 1. And then what we're going to do is just try to build this up by keeping it equivalent until we get this. Okay, so here we go. So what I'm going to do first is I want to get a minus cos, so I'm going to multiply by a -1. And I have to be careful because when I multiply by a -1, it's going to switch the inequality signs. So I get 1 minus 1 cos x. I didn't really need to write a -1 there, just minus. And then, so remember when you multiply by a negative, your inequalities switch. And that's because, if you have 3 is greater than 2, and you multiply by a -1, now -3 is less than -2. Okay, and so then we can add 2 to everything. So we get, so again, I'm adding this 2. And so we get 3. And then 2 plus minus cos x. And then -1 plus 2, which is going to give me 1. Okay, and now I can divide by x plus 3. And because x is going to infinity, the x that I'm dividing by is going to be positive, so I don't have to worry about dividing by an unknown and it being negative, right? Because right here, x is going to plus infinity. So I can divide by x plus 3, and I know that x is going towards infinity, so x plus 3 is going to be positive. So x plus 3 is greater than 0. And then I'll get 3 over x plus 3, and then 2 minus cos x over x plus 3, and then 1 over x plus 3. And now I can just take the limit as x goes to infinity, and I get the limit as x goes to infinity of 3 over x plus 3, and the limit as x goes to infinity of 2 minus cos x over x plus 3, and the limit as x approaches infinity of 1 over x plus 3. All right. So again, this limit I still can't solve. So I'm going to solve the left and right here and see what happens. So 3 over a really large number goes to 0. And you can see what's coming. 1 over infinity plus 3, like as x goes to infinity, also goes to 0. And if I've squeezed this limit between 0 and 0, it therefore must be 0. So the limit as x approaches infinity of 2 minus cos x all over x plus 3 is equal to 0.